For the first time in 2 years, the Yankees are officially postseason bound. They now have their sights set on the division. I'm glad they celebrated the other night. There are more pressing issues at hand if we want to win the World Series. What's going on, guys? It's the King of 161st Street. I'm back with another video, and if there was one word to describe this Seattle Yankees series, it would be sloppy. On both sides of the ball, with both teams, they were absolutely sloppy. Let's start in game one. Mariners have the Yankees on the ropes. Bases loaded. Luis Gil finally gets a second out. He looks like he's about to walk Justin Turner, and then as he gets the ball back and walks back, Victor Robles just decides to steal home. That gives Luis Gil a lot of confidence when they get that out, and he ends up throwing 5 innings of one-run baseball. Then in game two, the Mariners have a chance to tie the game late. It's first and third. Nobody out. The Yankees get a strikeout that they needed, and Randy Arozarena throws his bat. Bat slips out of his hand and goes towards Julio Rodriguez. Julio Rodriguez gets out of the way, but then proceeds to run towards his dugout. Austin Wells throws the ball to Jazz Chisholm, and Jazz applies the tag. That's a double play that the Mariners did not need, and that game clinched the Yankees a postseason berth. Then they come back in game three, and it becomes sloppy on the other side. With bases loaded and 1 out, there's a fly ball to Jason Dominguez where he just boots it. Runs over there, possibly lost it in the sun, but he just boots the fly ball. And that costed the Yankees 2 runs, as yes, if that was caught, Clark Schmidt would have given up that 1 run. But if we believe in the fallacy of the predetermined outcome, the next batter hits a fly ball deep into right field, but it's caught. That would have been with 2 outs, and that meant the Mariners would have only scored 1 run for the game. Jazz Chisholm tries to bring this team back, hits a home run to break out of his mini slump, but it's not enough. Yankees lose the game. But I want to go back to that first inning, because we've seen a few issues with Jason Dominguez in left field. Now, am I calling for Jason Dominguez to be sent down over these issues? No. He's been doing better at the plate, and he's still getting used to being in a new position. But if we look at just the field of play, the Yankees cannot afford to have these mistakes made in the postseason. He had one in game 2 where he went back to the wall and took a quick peek at the wall, then looked up and realized he's not in the right spot. Field awareness is key to be a major league outfielder. And this series was not a good one in terms of field awareness for Jason Dominguez. Now, he made up for it in certain respects in this series. He got his first major league home run of 2024. He had a 2-hit game, pretty good at the plate, hitting the ball the other way, having center field power. His bat seems to be coming alive. The mistakes in the field will cost this team in the postseason in 2024. And there's another reason for this, and it's because Aaron Boone has come out and said that Jason Dominguez will not be playing center field because he doesn't want Judge to learn a third position in going to left field. Well, to me, I heard this and I said, there's a quick and easy fix to all of that. You have a guy playing in right field whose primary position was left field in San Diego. Juan Soto was a primary left fielder in San Diego. Why can't you just flip-flop them or why can't you just throw Judge in right, Dominguez in center, and Soto in left? And I know in Yankee Stadium, Juan Soto gets protected by the short port, and that's why they moved him to right field. But you're seeing Jason Dominguez struggling to figure out his areas in left field. And at center field, he was predicted to be Mike Trout and Mickey Mantle. And that has a lot to do with defense as well. He has range. He has speed. When it comes to the corner outfields, it becomes angles. And those are the things he's still trying to develop in his game. But once he plays center field, it's all about range. And that's exactly what Jason Dominguez has. Why can't Aaron Boone just say, Judge, you're going to right field, protect his legs a bit because we're going to need his bat for the postseason, put Soto into left where he naturally played, and then put Dominguez in his natural habitat in center field? I have zero idea, but I have a feeling that the left field woes from Jason Dominguez has a little bit to do with why he's gotten semi-inconsistent playing time. Alex Verdugo has been in there at times, and you would have expected that once Jason Dominguez came up, Alex Verdugo was out of that lineup. I have a feeling it's because they know Alex Verdugo can field his position at a high level. Now, how do I think the Yankees are going to go about fixing this issue? Well, I think the Yankees are going to just play Alex Verdugo a bit more than we expected when Jason Dominguez came up, because other than the Jason Dominguez mistakes, the fielding in the series by the New York Yankees was actually pretty solid. You saw Anthony Volpe made a few dazzling plays. You have Gleyber Torres, the notorious lazy man, actually making huge plays at second base. You had Anthony Rizzo giving us exactly what we were missing out of him when he was out with his injury, as Jazz would throw a few balls into the dirt, still learning that position, and Rizzo was a lot better than Ben Rice was at picking that ball out of the dirt, no matter where it was. Whether it was close to him or if it was a good bounce, it didn't matter. Anthony Rizzo was able to pick it. Austin Wells made a few heads-up plays. This defensive series was actually pretty good by the New York Yankees. The only player that really struggled out there was Jason Dominguez. And Aaron Boone has gone back on his comments in the past. Even with Jason Dominguez, he flip-flopped on whether he was going to stay in AAA. Then he flip-flopped that he was going to play every day, and then we see Jason Dominguez is out 2 days in a row. It's kind of wild, but to me, that signifies they do not trust Jason Dominguez come postseason time, and I think Alex Verdugo is going to get a lot more burn than you guys would expect. And it really does suck because, like I said earlier, there is a real solution to just keeping this lineup together. And it would also help in the fact that it would save Judge's legs from giving out playing center field. If you move Judge back to right field, you put Soto back in his natural habitat in left, and then you went Jason Dominguez in center where he is best suited, there's really no conversation here. Your defense is solid, but we're going to have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Jason Dominguez should be trusted come postseason time? Do you think Alex Verdugo should get more left field burn, especially late in games in the postseason? Let me know down below. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. We're on to Oakland next, and then we're back home for a huge series against Baltimore where we probably can clinch a division title. I'm out of here, guys. Take care and peace.